and welcome to a new shiny year of weird stuff.
Yes, did you know weird stuff?
Yes, did you know weird stuff? Okay, we've had quite a discussion as to whether this fits in weird stuff or non-weird stuff. Due to the age and people not knowing it existed, even though it was mainstream at the time, we're finding it as weird stuff. So we would like to introduce you to.
It's weird with this because so many people ended up with the Enterprise D one, but then nobody seemed to know that any of the others existed.
That's because the others were released years
afterwards.
And they didn't advertise them well.
Well, they were in that little booklet that went around.
People don't know what we're on about yet.
No, there was
because I didn't go. USS Voyager Commissioning Plaque. Woohoo! Okay, so this little puppy, which, do you have a D? I can't remember.
Yeah, I have a D.
Okay, so we both have Enterprise Ds, but he doesn't have a Voyager. He doesn't want the Voyager. Okay, these little puppies were released by Franklin Mint. They were extremely, extremely limited. Which is quite ironic, really. Extremely limited. Yeah. I'm not going to do the accent because every time I do, you edit it out. Made in China.
Yes.
Insert the funny voice there.
But the thing is the Enterprise D one was made in quite a large quantity because lots of people ended up with it.
But the Defiance and the Voyager weren't. Okay, so this is a one-to-one perfect scale replica of the commissioning plaque on the inside. The only bit that they added different was the frame. Yeah. The reason they added the frame was to mount, as you can see there, and to put the certificate on the back. They also put rubber stoppers on the wall, so when you clicked it on and put it in place, it held still. Right.
Now, of course, this means it's about double the size as the Eagle Moss one of the USS.
Oh God, yeah, they're massively different to the Eagle Moss ones. So, the first thing I personally would say about them is the presentation is fantastic. I love the wooden frame. Mm-hmm. I was gutted with the D, and I was gutted with this one, with the pin badges. Yeah. Now, I'm not gutted as in, oh my God, they've done it so badly. Ugh. It's, oh my God, they've done it exactly the way it was done for the one for the show, and the one on the set looks crap. But for what it is, i.e. a replica of the original, this thing is amazing. Yeah. It's fantastic. It's not worth 200 quid, which was the original recommended retail price.
I mean, this is the thing, because until you had this arrive, I wasn't entirely convinced these existed, because they were advertised a load of other stuff from Franklin Mint in this brochure they did.
Yeah, the Franklin Mint catalogue.
Yeah, and never did we see half of what was in this Star Trek.
Well, unless you bought it, okay. Other than me, and I'll acknowledge that in some ways I'm an anomaly. Eyes in the dark. Okay, aside from me, how many people do you know who actually collected the Franklin Mint stuff?
Nobody, because it's so damned expensive to do that. I mean, when you're talking like a minimum of £150 per product.
Simon has one or two pieces back in the day, but the majority of it.
It's like that big die-cast Enterprise, which was not accurate in any way, shape or form.
The original or the D?
Either.
They were beautiful though.
They were nice made. They were a nice piece, but you looked at it and you went, that's wrong.
I'll tell you, the only thing the Hamilton collection ever did, the only thing Franklin Mint ever did that I cringed at was they did a baby version of James T. Kirk. It was an actual baby wearing the uniform. And it was a porcelain doll. And I went, no. I knew. They did one statue about this big that I couldn't afford at the time, and I have never seen in real life, but I would love one. It's about this big, and it's the Enterprise in crystal.
Oh, okay.
Actual cut crystal and done, and it looks tacky as hell.
But it's double the size of the Eagle Moss one.
But it's a 1-to-1 perfect scale.
Yeah.
So it's not scaled down.
Then it was 10 times the price of the Eagle Moss one.
Oh god, yes, they were. But I do have to emphasise, A, absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
B, in comparisons with the other things and with the rarity of them and with the original, because the original retail price wasn't actually 200, it was £195. That included shipping, which you could do in monthly instalments.
Yeah.
I actually think these things were fantastic. I don't think they were value for money at the time.
No.
But by today's standards, oh hell yeah! In comparison with
well, bearing in mind that 195 back then with inflation would be quite a lot more than that right now.
Quite a lot more right now.
But
yeah.
if you can pick one of these up on eBay or at
Oh
events,
god, yeah! If you could pick one up, yeah, absolutely, just a stunning piece. So big thumbs up from me, and there you go. Well, thank you very much for watching. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and of course, there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so we're going to include a couple of pictures. Edit Sven.
So we'll add a couple of photos.